Ethereum Asic miners is out. Sell your GPU mining rigs fast. Get rid of them before you can. Here are my thoughts on Ethereum Asic miners in just a second. Hey guys, I hope you're all doing good and happy Wednesday to you. As far as you can see in the title, we'll be talking about the Ethereum Asic miners. Asic, I don't know what's Asic miners on Ethereum. I want to know that. But I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of miners came out with scared that there's a Ethereum Asic miners out, and I'll give you my thoughts on this. But before that, we were running a competition there on my last video. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's that long. I haven't been doing any videos just 'cause I was very busy. What you needed to do is comment under that video, this one here, where we were calculating how much cost a mining rig at that time. By the way, the cost is going down to build the mining rigs. So yeah, the parts are getting cheaper. So you needed to leave a comment with a question and leave your Ethereum address. So we will pick a random comment with a YouTube random comment picker. So let's search. We have 74 unique comments, and let's see who's the winner. It's Mindo Gazilius. A good review, like always. Keep it going. Thanks, man. Yeah, by the way, you need to leave a question, but that's all right, you know. Let's go for it. Let's transfer him 0.1 Ethereum. I'm using the MetaMask send receipt address 0.1 ETH. Next. Received invalid address. Yep, it is invalid. Let's put some gas up for him to receive instantly. Submit. Okay, that's done and dusted. So I was going to talk about the Ethereum Asic miners and what's really going on at the moment into the mining space, and is mining still profitable, and what's going on, and why people are thinking that there's Asic miners out for Ethereum. But this is only my thoughts. You know, you can accept it, you can not take it. You know, it's up to yourself. You know. There's no real proof on anything in the market. I just want to share my knowledge and investigation, what I have been doing. As you know, that cryptocurrency is being very volatile all the time. Time to time, they have the massive gains and massive cool down periods where the cryptocurrency drops by 30-40%. And what happens usually, when the cryptocurrency going up, it's very profitable to mine it, and a lot of people get into the mining. You know, they buy a mining rigs, they buy cars, they buy Asic miners, whatever currency is going up, they're buying that equipment to mine it, and that is pushing up the mining difficulty. And when the currency drops, you know, the mining profits also, you know, it's dropping. But most of the time, you know, most of the people who have bought already mining equipment, they're not switching it off, you know, and there won't be as big gains, so you will not make as much money as you used to in these cool down periods, and people start panicking and selling their stuff, and that is pushing down the price on the mining equipment also, which is what is happening now. You can see very cheap Asic miners in the market. Also, the graphics cards is getting cheaper, and people are getting scared, especially the new guys who's mining there for a few years, that know that it's the best time to buy more mining equipment in these cooldown periods, because you can easily find a graphics card or an ASIC miner. You cannot find them, when the currency is going up. The people are going mentally, they all panicking and buying whatever price they're gonna get. I remember, like, I think somewhere September, October, yeah, the S9 miners, they were selling even in China for 5,000 euro. That's unbelievable. So yeah, ASIC miners on Ethereum. So Ethereum is um, as we all know, it's like a mining algorithm Ethash, which is most efficient to mine with the GPUs, and probably the best GPUs is the AMD RX 570 for it. You can get a good mining speed with very low power usage on it. And yeah, but time to time, Bitmain comes out and kills some currency, with their ASIC miners. What's the point of the ASIC miner? ASIC miner is, is their point is to make it more efficient, much more cheaper to build, and so that they can sell it a lot, and they can build it a lot of them and take all over the network. Mining is like a race. Who's ever gonna make the best machine and the fastest machine and most efficient machine. That's gonna be a winner in mining. It's like a competition. It will be always like this. People will come up with new ideas and make more powerful equipment. And it is happening because of the, of course, because of the, it's being so profitable, and it has gone up in price, like in last year, even only like about 6,000%. But yeah, my honest thoughts on a Ethereum. They have released like a couple weeks ago, for a kryptonite algorithm. I think it's X2 or something, which is the most, probably the only one currency on kryptonite is the Monero. And yeah, you can mine it with the new Bitmain miner. Yeah, with a new Bitmain miner, and yeah, they came out suddenly. First, the Baikal miner announced the kryptonite algorithm, then the Bitmain, and then the Halog mining and a few other companies. And now there's another news, like there's a ASIC miner for Ethereum, you know, and but my opinion, I really don't know. I don't see any news coming from any of the hardware manufacturers. I see only the news coming from a scammy Chinese website, which is released these news about a month ago, that it's that Bitmain is releasing a miner, F3 miner with a DDR3 RAM, 72 gigabytes. Um, you know, think what you want to think, but my opinion, there is no ASIC miner. Um, and I will tell you a reason why. But I will tell you a reason why. First, people think that, because the mining profits has dropped like 3 times in the last months. About uh, in the last months, yeah, it has dropped because the price of the Ethereum dropped about 3 times, but the difficulty didn't drop. So the mining profits has dropped 3 times, and people think, oh, it's so difficult to mine, but the difficulty raised already at the time when the price was going up. I will show you now when did it start going up. Um, like before that, yeah, it was going up more. But I can zoom out. I can zoom out. I think this one, which one is the good? Yeah, you can see that the difficulty starting to kicking in from end of December, start of December. When we had the big price increase. You can see how it's going up. But after that, like from here, the cool down period started. The currency started to a little bit to cool down, to drop the price. The big price drop was about 5th of February. Yeah, the price dropped a lot on Ethereum, and like from that time, you can look how much has increased the hash rate. It's very little, and even from like here in 3rd of March, it's 260 terahash, and now it's 264. So that's in one month. It's only increased by 4 terahash. This is a big big no go for me. That that there's ASIC miners for Ethereums, or there might be ASIC miners. They call them ASIC miners, but they are too fucking slow then to increase the hash rate so slowly on the Ethereum. And like I can show you an example for Dash when the D3 miners was released. And by the way, on the Dash there was already ASIC miners working from Baikal before, and people were mining on graphics cards. So like the Dash miners was released in October, and you can see it went about the hash rate went up in 1 month about more than 10 times. In 2 months, more than 20 times. The hash rate went up just in 2 months. And how much on Ethereum did it go up? Like in a 2 months, from 180 to 260. How much is that? About 30%, 20-30%. Yeah, that's about strange for me, cause I think, yeah, I think that should be increased a lot more if there was an ASICs. Yeah, they might call them ASICs, but they're not really ASICs if they're not much faster for a GPU for a GPU miners, and much more power efficient. The other thing which is a big no-go for me is that Ethereum is switching on the proof of stake in the very near future, and yeah, why would somebody as Bitmain would be producing ASIC miners for like a short time of period? Like Ethereum is the only currency on Ethash which is doing really good. Yeah, Ethereum Classic has a large also market cap, but it's nowhere near the Ethereum market cap. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on Ethereum ASIC miners. I don't know. Think yourself what you want to do: sell your miners or buy more. It's totally up to yourself. I'm just providing you information what I'm thinking about. And yeah, the same as usual, my last video. Comment down below this video with your Ethereum address, and leave a question, and we play out some more cryptocurrency. And thanks for watching, guys, and hit that like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel. And thanks for being with Mining Hardware channel. See you. Bye bye.